Just pulled up to a God We Trust dispensary.
Don't play with it.
Brother Raheem Zion, what's up with it, man?
Don't play with it, yeah.
Action.
Man, I'm just running the introduction until until you feel time to sit down and rendezvous around too. You can call your crew. I hope she find with a fat one too. One of them donkeys. Super donks. Ultra donks, hyper donks. One of them modern 2025 donks. Maybe she's a hybrid donk. You know what I mean? You know what a hybrid donk is?
Never heard of it.
She half black, half Mexican. You know what I'm talking about? A hybrid donk. This shit right kind of hot. And she got, you know what I'm saying? She got nigger skin and Mexico hair. Let's go. So don't talk her like that. Don't say that. Why shouldn't I say that? Why shouldn't I talk like that? Why can't I be honest? Why can't I tell the truth? You can't be liking no two tones. When I was incarcerated, I had a SA partner from SA San Antonio, and they called that nigga two tone because he had vitiligo. Yeah. Homie had vitiligo, looked straight up like a white boy. They called homie two tone.
I remember now.
Hey, two tone will catch a fade too.
Yeah, sometimes straight getting into it with people.
It's wild when you rep your set and you look white or represent as white, and you say you are either a Spanish gang or a black gang, however what kind of gang. Boy, they be like, what kind of is that?
Yeah, we is.
Some people say they be afraid of prison talk, and I'm like, man, every young man's supposed to go to either a higher learning college, right? You can get your education, or the military. Go get some discipline and a paycheck. Or if you don't want to get your education or some discipline, then we gonna learn you something. You're gonna go to the penitentiary.
Oh shit, yeah. That prison, the pipeline thing, that shit is real. In real time, it's real. It's not called that. In real time, it's just, I'm just doing my thing. Letting them kids just do their thing through school, just do their own little thing, the streets, and then they on the social media thing, and that's really what's running their life. So they doing what social media tell them to do.
When I first heard those early Pan-African pro-black Georgia, those men, they be like, man, it costs more to send a man to the prison than just send him to Harvard. I thought that was lying. Until you look at the statistics, it's actually like $30,000 to have a man incarcerated in America. And I'm like, damn, like they would really rather incarcerate me than invest in me. Man, I'd be having because I be thinking about brothers who get out of prison and get out of jail and they go right back. People are like, why they go right back? Why they go right back? I'm not gonna say it's fun, but nigga, you don't be hungry. You don't be lonely. Niggas go to jail and have a friend. They have somebody to talk to. They got some food to eat. All of a sudden, bro, I like to compare it to the military because, but in the military, it's structured and you have to work. Yeah, they're gonna work the dog out of you. They're gonna work you. Yeah. They're gonna work you good.
I remember we had a conversation, bro. I say, bro, I believe that prison, people getting out of prison should get the same benefits as those that got out the military. You remember when we had that
PTSD and
when we sat down there, we sit at the table. I remember we sitting at the little chrome, little steel table, whatever. And I was like, he was like, what? And I was like, man, just listen, just check it out. I say, man, the PTSD from being locked up or just having a hard life versus the PTSD of what happens in war or what happens in the army or what and on that side, it still has the same result.
I'm not a lawyer, but if I was to try to substantiate your claim, I would be like, hold on, man, I was involuntarily withheld, become captive of the state, whether it's the state of Texas or whatever state, which receives federal funding to have me captive. Then now I'm property of the state, and now whether it's mental illness or whatever poverty that I incur from this experience,
right,
nigga, you liable for it.
Period.
The exact same way that as a veteran, that when I had to go on the ship and endure whatever the asbestos was or wherever they sent me to, man, they liable for that. The exact same way when it's 110 degrees inside them damn sweat camps, They liable for that.
For sure.
Man, when they had the riots in there, they liable for that. But for you to say that, because as soon as you go to the penitentiary, number one, you're no longer a citizen. You ain't no free person no more. You're an
penitentiary.
Animal.
Some people gonna say, what is that? Penitentiary.
Incarceration.
Oh, okay. Prison.
It ain't jail. Because jail is like the step. I'm not saying it's bad. Jail ain't bad. Harris County Jail is not like less worse than prison. Nigga, it's violent.
Yes, it's terrible. It's terrible. They fresh off. That's fresh off the street right there.
I didn't see the light of day for 7 months. Like no sunshine, like no air for 7 months, just inside with men fighting.
Man, I did 3 years
in Harris County Jail.
Like 3 years and some change.
Jesus,
all together, but like 4 years. When I just add up, I did a year and a half here, year and a half there. That's 3. I did a few months in between there. Yeah.
I had places I wanted to go at, but like when you're not there no more, you completely forget about that. Like because it's hell, and you want to like forget about the misery as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah.
I used to wonder when I was in Harris County Jail, like I hadn't been convicted of a crime yet. I was being detained, waiting to go to court, and I'm just sitting in limbo. I'm like, I'm not innocent and I'm not guilty, but I'm by law I'm innocent. So I'm an innocent man incarcerated, and I can't go home because I can't afford to bond out. You know, like I was like, this is my legal system. Niggas like, you don't like being here, you like the food, nigga, bond out. But nigga, I can't. you
man, look, them when you just said the food, I just went there. I had a PTSD moment. Then I started thinking about them trays and how nasty that food was. Man, and then sitting in there, I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, I'm not finna get up for that. Then you got some people in there like, what? You ain't gonna get up for that? I take it.
I will pay you for your tray. Would you like 2 soups for your tray? All right, bro. my first run when I first got up in there, bro, I was fat because I was doing a whole bunch of dope and gambling, and so like I was like 230 something pounds, and I was like, man, I'm not eating that. I'm just not eating that. I didn't have no money. I didn't make no store, and so I traded my trays for fruit. And so I just had a bunch of fruit. That's all I had was fruit. I ate fruit all day, every day, and did push-ups. I was programming and praying, and that was it. Dear Lord, get me out of the situation. That was it. That was it, bro. I went from 237 pounds, like 202 pounds. Like, nigga, I was like Rocky in that bitch that built. Like, man, when I came at her, I was glowing because I had no sunlight. My hair was wavy and shit. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing shit but brushing that mother. You know,
it. Putting lotion and all that old stuff on there.
And then I'm just programmed, just getting ready for the world. While I'm getting ready for the world, my whole world is deteriorating. I lost my vehicle. I lost my place to stay. I lost my employment. I was enrolled in school. I'm a veteran. I lost all my money.
I remember this. I didn't remember this. Someone made me remember this. Dude named Marshall. He say, man, you the only one stood up to the police and lived that I know. Everybody that I know dead. I was like, well, hold on, what? And I thought about it. I was like, man, them people jumped on me.
Right.
Man, them people jumped on me, man, because I didn't want to take some medicine.
Come on, tell me about it.
So I'm at the door. Doing the medical thing.
You in Harris County Jail?
Yeah, like for some depression pills or something.
You in Harris County Jail?
Yeah, I'm in Harris County. I don't know what floor. I don't know what tank. I don't remember none of that stuff.
You said mental health. So I'm assuming if you're taking, they're aware that you have some type of mental illness,
right? Depression, PTSD, something. They just trying pills. I'm like, I really ain't for the pills. I don't want.
And you said they jumped on you. I'm showing how they treat
right
mentally ill people.
Now the nurse will usually come through and be like, make sure you take your medicine. Then I act like I'm not because I don't see no women. So we just kind of like drag the conversation on. You know, that's just typical man to woman type stuff. Because remember, we still human.
Is it okay for me to say the drugs make me feel bad? Like those drugs that make me feel good.
No,
like,
it was terrible.
Like feel sick.
Yeah, they are terrible. So,
I want to take that shit.
I don't want to take it. So when she would
y'all poisoning me.
So most of the time I would get rid of them and they wouldn't know. But then on the times when
sell them.
Yeah, you'll sell them. But at that particular time, I just went ahead and took it because I didn't feel like having the slack from the guard and all that. And I'm just like, man, I just took it. So the guard it was another nurse. It was a male nurse came this time than the same guard. But the same guard seeing how the lady would talk to me about the medicine, and then was like, he was taking the wrong side of it, right? He was taking it as being like a disciplinary type thing. Yeah. It wasn't a disciplinary type thing, fool. We was just having casual conversation in an area where we're not supposed to have casual conversation, going back and forth.
They're really jealous. They're really jealous.
Exactly.
Because the guard is trying to smash too, just like I'm trying to smash.
Right. So he.
Why can't anybody tell the truth? Everybody trying to smash. Everybody trying to smash. The guard trying to smash the guard, and I'm trying to smash the guard.
Oh man.
I'm in competition with the guard trying to get to the broad.
I guess it's a male thing, right?
It's life. Yeah. L-I-F-E, nigga, but they want me to L-I-E. They want me to lie.
They definitely want you to lie.
Hold on. I want to dial in because everything is a market, right? And so you in there, you either dropping the pills underneath your tongue. This is when you go into mental illness, right? And incarceration. I'm either because I'm getting Elavil, I'm getting Zyprexa, I'm getting like 4 different gabapentin, and each one is like a soup, 2 soups. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the only reason you're getting it. I mean, you trading it off. Really don't. Because people really ain't messing with pills. I'm
not making store, and so I'm getting $2-3 a day from going to the pill line. $2 or $3 a day. That's amazing, right? If I'm not eating the food if I'm not eating the food on the tray, right? And I'm eating some fruit, and now if they come in and take my food away from me, I can buy some food because I done made store a couple of times. I got some money. Right. Everything is a hustle. I'm just dialing in on what it is to survive when you in jail and you ain't got no money. They call it indigent.
Indigent.
Yeah. You ain't got no money in your books, nigga. You can't pay for hygiene. You can't buy for food. Nigga, they give you 5 envelopes a week or something like this, and a little tube of toothpaste. Yeah. That's indigent.
And look, I couldn't blame, like, when I didn't have it, I would look around, I see these guys calling everybody for money, and I'm just like, man, they got a locker full of stuff over there. And why is he calling these people, playing them out of the money? What's going on? And I'm just like, but I can't blame him. Like, or it's live like this.
Prison is fun world. When I find out that this nigga is scamming granny, auntie, his girlfriend, so that he could play gambling and buy some Tunchi.
Hold on. What? Some Tunchi?
Some Tunchi.
What is Tunchi, though?
Some jailhouse bud.
Nah. It's K2.
Whatever. Jailhouse bud.
Paper.
Whatever.
People don't even know that, man.
Paper,
they ain't that smoking
paper. They play in real life in jail while their family is funding jail. They getting tattoos and smoking marble.
But now we see it on TikTok.
They get a full cigarette. 1 cigarette, break that down and turn it to 10 cigarettes and sell 10 cigarettes for $1 a piece from 1 cigarette. And I said, what the hell is this? Niggas is like, and sit there and smoking that like they cool. Oh, nigga, you smoking $1 of your kids' school money. You smoking $1 of your grandma's goddamn retirement money. Huh? And it's fun and games. And it's not just like I take social responsibility for my behavior, but then if I on the broader scale, they create that system. I want to dial back in because you said that you was at the pill window and they jumped on you. We went on that whole fucking tirade.
That's
but they jumped on you.
For you right there.
Fuck that. That's telling the truth.
It is what it is. So he's telling me, hey, where is it? And I'm like, dude, I don't have anything. Like, I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm starting to get irritated because I feel like he playing with me.
He thought you cuffed it or something.
Yeah, he thought I cuffed it. I'm like, bro, I don't have it. Like, I don't have it. It's gone. Like, he tripping. Then
nothing makes me madder than when a motherfucker say I'm lying, I'm telling the truth.
Right.
I be so angry, nigga. I'm like,
so
I told you already.
At that moment, what you just said, nothing makes you madder than somebody think you bullshit. I went there. I went all the way there. People like, this boy never told. They stripped me down. Or maybe, no, I stripped down. I don't got it because he kept telling me take my shirt off and doing that. I said, okay, strip all the way down. I don't got it, fool.
That's homoerotic. He just wanted them to see his weenie.
Hey, call it what you want. But that's what they turned it into. That's crazy because that's what they turned it into. So when they called the people,
you can only get naked when I tell you to get naked.
But no, he did tell. That's what I'm saying. We was in the midst of a strip search.
But you got to get naked the way I tell you to get naked.
Yeah,
it's strip tease right here. You know what I'm talking about.
Man, I don't
give me your top, give me your bottom. Man. Now give me your drawers.
Lift your nuts and all that.
Now give me your socks. If you don't do it step by step, you're breaking the law. The state owns me. I'm a piece of meat. Man, this is how I felt.
People. That's why I don't care nothing about them people. So look, so when that happened,
damn, I just defended the state because the state jumped on you, and I was like, they jumped on you because you didn't do exactly what they told you to do, exactly when they told you to do.
Fuck that, fuck the people. Like I don't play the people.
Cause I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
I don't like none of that. All that stuff they got going on. I see family members going against family members and
I don't like getting whooped on.
I see family members going. You understand? They allowing. I think that the black family allowed the rules of America or the white picket fence to break their household up, to tell they tell you how to love your family. How you gonna let the state tell you how to love? But that's a whole nother story. We're not even finna get into that. I'm gonna finish this story. So they come in, they tell me to come out. So by that time, I done put my clothes back on. I come out.
I'm not trying to hold you because you in the pill line and told them no. Now how many guards are we at and where are we at? What we doing?
We got 7 guards.
Okay.
Women included.
Yes.
Now I don't know why they called them people.
So we touched.
I just assumed that they called because we had the altercation at the window.
Right.
I don't know that the officer that told them that I assaulted him.
This is one continuous event.
Yes, he said I assaulted him through. I don't know this at the time, so I walk out there not knowing anything. Like, hey man, I took the pill. I don't know what else to tell y'all. The next thing you know, dude touched me, like pushed me, and when he pushed me, I turned around and pushed him. I didn't realize I pushed him so hard. I pushed him to the ground. Boom, he hit the ground. When he hit the ground, they tugging back and forth with me. They hit me. So you got 7. You got 2 chicks. Then you got 5 men. And then they tugging. They hit my knee. I go down. When I go down, they trying to hog tie me. I won't allow them to hog tie me. I tell them, bro, I'm not letting y'all hog tie me. I know what happened with that. That's not happening. I don't care. I mean, y'all have to call some more people. By this time, I got my hands behind my back and they punching me in my face. And I'm like, bro, my hands behind my back. I didn't let you handcuff me. What are you punching me for? But guess what? It's cool. I'm going to sue y'all. In my mind, I'm saying I'm going to sue y'all. So I started laughing. Right. So as I'm laughing, I'm like, snap out of it. Denarian, my homeboy Denarian, got killed in the county. They say he hung himself, but I was locked up with him. We know Denarian. Like, we just don't believe that. Nobody want to believe that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in there. What's happening right now is what I know happened with my homeboy.
Harris County Jail is like one of the most dangerous jails in America.
And it ain't even. And what's crazy is it ain't even the people that's locked up.
It's the officers. Right.
These are people that we see every day.
Right. Like, to be fair, the people locked up are dangerous people also. Like when they're in there and whatever their drug of choice is, they coming down in real time.
Yeah.
Like everybody
right there.
In real time. Yeah. They are detoxing in real time.
And it's real bad when when you would think you would have a color barrier. Ain't no color barrier. The only color barrier is the badge and no badge.
I'm just saying it's a war zone. I'm just saying it's a war zone.
Hell yeah, it's a war zone. Hell yeah, it's a war zone. So now I had to snap out of it. I let them. Hold on. I let them not hog tie me. I let them handcuff me. Now I'm up. And then they shackle my feet. So now as they shackling my feet, they put the shackles so tight that my Achilles was so tight that I couldn't even walk, because as you walk, your Achilles get tight. So they put it on there tight to where it couldn't even get no tighter. So I wasn't walking. So I say, hey man, that's too tight.
On the opposite side, you so mad, you don't even realize you pushed this cat. You think you just pushed this man normally.
But he pushed me.
Okay, he pushed you, but when you pushed him, he fell down.
I'm like,
no one ever sees the initial thing, they only see the response. They only see the retaliation. He falls down. And so, man, 7 of them come subdue you. You saying you ain't finna hog tie me. I'm not saying right nor wrong. What I'm saying is, I know I've been inside those walls before, and I know that yeah.
I was just fed up. Like, I've been in shit all my life. So I was just fed up at that point. In your mind, you like, I be waiting for an officer to do the wrong thing because I'm going to initiate this, right? So I was waiting for an officer to touch me with any kind of like just like bump into me because I'm gonna beat him up. That's how we think.
We drew the parallel. And when I got off the bus, because as soon as I graduated in 2003, I went straight from high school. I graduated in May. I was in the service like 2 weeks later. Like 2 weeks later, I was gone. I get off the bus and I have a backpack on my shoulders on both sides. And the homie says, take that off your shoulders. Just whatever. I hurt you. Yes. I took it off both shoulders, put on one shoulder, got super mad, rushed me. Man, I dropped the backpack. I square up.
Yeah.
Time to get busy.
Let's go.
Let's go. He smiled. He said, you're a tough guy. You like you play sports. What you play? Running back. And looked at me, sizing me up. You look like a running back. You know what I'm saying? Halfway racist. He was a Mexican, right? And then he said,
halfway.
He said, you'll whoop my ass. He said, but look around you. And I was surrounded by niggas who worked with him, all in uniform, all ready to beat the shit out of me.
In the name of Call of Duty. I
popped back to attention, stepped the fuck back, and I immediately understood. I'm in an institution. I'm inside they walls. Them barbed wire fences are not for them. They're here for me.
Right.
Like they can go home. I can't. That was just saying my frame of reference when I got to prison was. And so I got to prison, I was like, when I got to jail, I'm like, I'm institutionalized. Hey, when niggas say strip, nigga, I gotta get naked. When them niggas hand me a bunk, when them niggas hand me a bunk, I go to my bunk. When them niggas say sleep, I sleep. When them niggas say eat, I stop eating. And because I had already been institution. When you say PTSD,
you was already and didn't realize already.
You got 3 minutes to take a shower.
It didn't realize it. Didn't realize it though.
I did realize it.
I don't think you realize when we met each other at Lopez. I didn't think you realized how you were saying it was parallel. You were saying like this is the same thing. I'm already used to this, but you didn't. I don't think that you realized that it would affect you the way it has affected you up until this point. At that particular time, when we was in Lopez. Because there was a lot of stuff we had going on.
Man, I want to see my children. So seeing my children led me to being butt naked and being butt naked led me to being butt naked and cold. But going to see my children led me to being put in a cell in isolation for like 8 days, completely butt naked. Bro, like I'm claustrophobic right now. For real. Because I had to have the mental resolve to know that I'm finna endure this freezing cold and just see my children. And I'm like, yo, like
the extent that men go through.
Man. You gonna prove that you crazy, nigga. You gonna play crazy, you gonna be crazy. Yeah. You wanna play crazy, you gonna be crazy today. Right. And the way that when you say discomfort, man, they expect you. I mean, you gotta be, because if you show any type of, they jump on you. Any type of bravado.
Man, so look, fast forward. We go through all this stuff. And I can't even fast forward because this story too good. So we got the shackles on my legs. Now I'm telling them, hey, it's too tight. So on top of them being too tight, as they taking me down the hall, the people who are taking me down the hall are putting their foot down on the shackles in between while they already tight on my Achilles. So right. I said, you know what? Okay, stupid. I say, look, okay, y'all stupid. I already know y'all stupid. Don't worry about it. I got you. I just fall completely. I just like, y'all gonna have to, cause like you being stupid, you know I can't walk. And you stepping on the back of it. Bro, loosen these things up, man. Stop being stupid. So I just felt like y'all gonna have to pack me, you stupid son of a gun. Like either y'all gonna pack me or you gonna let me walk.
I am here for 12 hours. And Raheem, you finna be my plaything for 8 hours.
Bro.
I'm finna play with you for 8 hours.
You're not finna play. So look, so we go down.
It sounds horrible.
Yes, that's how they think.
Perspective.
I know that's how they think. I cut their hair. I was the barber, the officer barber.
Right.
I heard all the BS.
Right before COVID or right during COVID, I was dating a woman who was a guard in Harris County Jail, and she was telling me about the guards, and I knew the guards because I was just there with these guards.
Some of the guards, my homeboys though.
I'm just saying, I'm putting the ring.
Boy, that's cold.
And she's telling me how she's treating these people, and I'm like, yo, you think that shit's flawed? You think that's flawed? Hey, anyway.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I forgot her name. I just know, hey, shout out to you because she told me, she said, your little project, hey, 6,000 subs, millions of views. Yep. Mama, we made it.
Yeah, all
my
that.
little project. Mama, we made it.
That's
a black woman standing beside a black man.
Yeah.
Huh? As she goes to incarceration every day and lets men beat that wang tang on her. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is the dynamic.
Bro, it's sick. That's what it is.
She get dressed up every day. She put on Spanx every day so niggas can whack that thing to her. Right? I'm not lying.
No, you're not lying. That's what I'm saying. That's the crazy part.
I could tell.
Crazy part, you're not lying. Like, it's sick though. When the way you saying it, the way it is, it's just sick.
I could tell who was on duty by their smell. I'm like, oh, Miss Peaches is here.
Oh yeah, that's her.
I'm like, oh my God. When D was there, I was like, oh baby, D. I could, man.
But you know what? I gotta take up for one. Can't remember her name. I had got into it with somebody. Well, I didn't get into it with somebody. I didn't get into it with anybody. They were arguing about some stupid stuff, like in my area, and I was just like, okay, y'all bad. I went and took TV. Boom, ain't nobody watching TV. How about that? Since y'all gonna argue about the TV and y'all can't get along, you got this old dude over here, you got this young dude over here, and y'all ain't gonna fight each other, or y'all shouldn't be fighting each other, not over a TV. But since it's so stupid, I'm finna break the TV and ain't nobody watching nothing in a dorm with like 30 to 40 people. The lady say, what y'all do to him?
I want to know.
Because he don't mess with nobody.
I want to know, did you have court that day? Did you get a bad letter or what happened?
No. I had been there for like a year and a half. So it's just being there. I'm just, look, man, all that arguing over TV, we not doing that. I ain't no tank boss or whatever you want to call it. I ain't that. I'm above that. I don't play by none of them games. Anybody got a problem with me, come talk to me.
I don't think that's how you would normally want the world to see you. I don't think that's how you would normally want.
No, I wouldn't. No, but I will.
I think you was responding to a situation to where, man, I'm tired of waiting. Like, nigga, and before I get a sentence, my whole life is in limbo. Like, for 7 months, the only thing that the judge ever said was 7 years TDC. That's all I ever heard was 7 years TDC. I didn't get a plea deal less than that. Not. So for 7 months, only thing I'm thinking is like, nigga, I'm finna go to jail for prison for years. That's all I think. That's it. And so I can only imagine to be in that same limbo, that purgatory for motherfucking for 3 years. I don't know what my fate is gonna be. My brother, man, fast forward, goddamn spoiler alert, to wait 3 to get sentenced to 10, nigga. But I guess maybe if you start doing calculations and shit, that means parole is quicker or some shit. But that's not no happy thing.
The 3 years was over time, but I've done a year and a half each time on charges, right? Stressful period. But when we met on the 10, they was like, oh, you're gonna see parole as soon as you get down there. When I got down there, they was like, nah, you don't see parole for another 4 years. Huh? Hold on. We didn't pay all this money for this lawyer. And you saying, and what made it worse is because I told my people, I was like, man, I'm not feeling what y'all talking about. Like, I'm not feeling no 10 when I know I'm supposed to beat this case. Nah. But they was tired. I was tired. And I was like, all right, I'm finna ride with y'all. All right, let's go.
I was tired of seeing blood. I was tired of gang fights. I was tired of goddamn race riots. I was tired of all of it. I was tired of fighting for soups. I was tired of the gambling. I was tired of television.
The gangsters.
I was tired of men playing with themselves. I was tired of the Jack game. I was tired. When they gave me the opportunity to go home. I didn't know that when I said I took a plea agreement, me taking the plea agreement says that I agree to everything that those people said. Everything they said. Everything they said, I agree to it. For the rest of my life, I agree to all those things they said. A person will look me up and say, you did all those things? No, you're lying. You took the plea deal. Man, I wanted to go home. I got tired of the blood. If I was here's what a person who's never been in jail says. They say, if I'm innocent, I ain't never gonna sign for time. Go do time. Hey, be innocent and incarcerated and tell me what it is like.
That's the game, the waiting game. I'm gonna tell you this before we even get out, because we're gonna end this right. So before we check this out. If you go to jail and the first time that you go in front of the judge, if you don't sign the paper and make the DA have to come to the back, that's gonna make your stay there so quick, because now they gotta do work. You do not have to sign that paper. And for people that don't know the future, when you go in there, you don't have no bond, you don't have no money for no lawyer, you don't have nothing. Just don't sign. Now you would say, okay, if I don't sign, they're gonna beat me up. No, you at court. They can't make you sign. By you not signing is making them have to come back there and talk to you.
I hear everything you said.
I did it. I
can't offer nobody legal advice, though. We can't offer legal advice.
Right.
We can't offer legal counsel.
Yeah, we can't do none of that.
I'm just,
this is what I did. I'm just telling you what I did. I didn't sign nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went in front of the judge and talked to the judge in front of the little barrier or whatever after everybody left the courtroom. And he was like, you can take your glasses off. No, he said, you can put your glasses on. I said, I'm not putting nothing on. I'm not putting no glasses on. What am I putting glasses on for? I represent myself.
He think it's cap. Everybody's not you. And at any point in time, if you misstep on a journey of a champion, man, you can fall 1,000 miles. I appreciate their time. I appreciate your story. I wanted to take them. I wanted to make it relate to their real lived experience, but not the time for that, man. It already happened and it's over, bro. It happened and it's over.
Just like that.
The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.
I mean, in all honesty, I be having like an oral fixation and shit. I just do. I like to. The doctor told me it's because I was a titty baby. That's what the doctor told me. I like to agree with professionals. When a professional tells me professional advice, I say, man, your expert opinion suits me quite fine. But being a free person, like, I think I'm supposed to be able to disagree with professionals also simultaneously, right? Like if the doctor tells me that I got 6 months to live, I think it's my God-given right for me to tell the doctor, excuse me, sir, I disagree.
Nah, for real.
I think not only do I have 6 months, but I got like 6 years. And you know what I'm saying? I'm entitled to believe that. And if I'm wrong, then nigga, fuck it. I die. It's my life. But if I'm right, man, you sentenced me to death, you crazy man.
That's crazy.
That's wild. The power that we give experts, Like if your expert opinion is in alignment with my blessing, hell yeah, I receive it. But if your expert opinion is in alignment with the devil, then get behind me, Satan. I got work to do.